Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at a few vector supported file formats for TruCUT RDWorks. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just so you guys know, this is going to be a mini series on supported file formats. So we're going to be looking at a few different file formats you can import and export. Now, when it comes to vector, there is quite a list that we can choose from. But just right off the bat, something to keep in mind is it does not seem like they support SVG, which is quite a popular vector format. So if that is the case, you might have to export it as a PDF or one of the following. Now, to see the whole list of supported vector formats, you can always go to your File on your main menu, then we go to Import. Now, under your Import dialog box here, we want to go to Files of Type at the bottom. And then you can click and go down the list here and start looking at some supported files. Now, you might be asking why is it important to know which files are supported if you can just go supported files type 1. Then a reason why it's important is depending on what programs you're creating in. See, you might be creating your graphics in another program, then it's good to know which formats you can actually import into the program, other than just trying a few different exports and testing to see which ones the program can actually read. So this way you can just quickly see, okay, cool, I can export it. Let's say if you Photoshop as an AI file, if you Adobe Illustrator, you can do it as an AI file, and you kind of just know. AI is very popular, so that's probably why it's also on top, and it is A, so yeah. In any case, so over here you can find, like I mentioned, the full list. You will notice some of these are raster, or also known as image files. So we've got bitmap here, GIF, JPEG, and so forth. But as to the actual vector, there is quite a list, but we're going to only be covering the popular ones. If you're using a third-party program that is maybe not as popular, you can just go in this list. So File, Import, and then you look if your program is listed here. So now when it comes to the most popular ones, in my opinion, it will be these four. Normally SVG will be here. But yeah, I should actually do a test to see if I can import one. But yeah, I didn't find it under the list, so I figured it won't be here. So first of all, we've got AI, which this is for Adobe Illustrator files. Yeah, a lot of designers working with vector type graphics. It's quite this is a very popular program to use, but it is also quite pricey. Then next up here we've got DXF, which is AutoCAD format. So it's also rather popular. And then we've got PLT, which is also AutoCAD. So both of these are actually AutoCAD. This is just for plotter, and this one is very popular with making, let's say, more blueprint type designs and so forth. You can obviously do all or just about all the rest, but this one also is normally associated with 3D modeling. Then to the right here we've got PDF, which from all these is probably the most popular, but you won't necessarily be designing in a PDF type, or should I say there's not a designated program that just does PDF, or it might be, but most of the time you'll be doing your designs in a graphics type program and you'll export it as a PDF. So yeah, otherwise that is it on the popular vector formats. If you're using one of these four, you probably can't go wrong with importing your designs. Otherwise, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, if you guys will notice here we've got a variety of different softwares to cover, and also you can isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just go here, request a training video, and then we'll try our best to make that video for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.